Hi there. Welcome to my planner and notebook and stationery portion of the world. My name is Jennifer, and you can find me on Instagram as well under Planner Hopper. Thank you for being here to watch this video. It's just a little bit of an update, not too much of an update. I actually had to go back and watch my last video to see what I even told all of you in the last video, to see what kind of craziness I am up to now. And it's only changed slightly, but this is a new day, but the same story that I've been talking about for the last couple months. Why in the last couple months I have been so up in the air about what I'm doing with my planner, I don't know, but that's where I'm at. So just a little bit more planner chaos and confusion and trying to figure that out, and driving myself absolutely bonkers literally every day. And I just would like to come to a resolution that I'm content with and can move forward with, because quite frankly, I'm tired of carrying all my planners around, because no matter where I go, I have to haul around at least 3 different planners and put them all in my bag, and it gets heavy. It would just be so simple to only carry one planner with me wherever I go. So that's my goal here, and I will continue to film videos, and hopefully all of you enjoy watching it, to hear what chaos I have going on, and maybe you can relate a little bit, and maybe you can help me find a resolution, or maybe you can motivate me to stick with my resolution, or anything like that. So again, thank you for being here. It's the last week of June in 2025, and I've done pretty well the first few months of the year, staying consistent. The last couple months have not been consistent and super irritating to me as far as making a choice. So you can see here, this screen that I'm showing right now is just kind of where my life's at every day. I have 3 different notebook/planners that I write in, and I've talked about this probably in every video I've made, but for sure the last few. So I apologize if I'm just repeating myself. I mostly just wanted to say hi and see how everyone's doing. I haven't made a video in a couple weeks. So again, I know I'm repeating myself, but I appreciate you being here to listen. This is what my life looks like. I have 3 different notebooks that I tote around with me, along with lots of pens and highlighters that I rarely use. I just tote them around. You can see I'm kind of in my era of using no colored ink and just the black ink for writing everything down. I don't even color code by child. That's what I've been doing the last week, and I kind of like it. It's simple. I'm sure in another week I will want to go back to colored ink to color code for each kid, but right now I just like the black ink with gray highlighter, and it's less to have and carry around and have refills for and all that. So right now I'm in a trying to simplify my life mode, but like I said, probably in a week I'll film another video where I'm showing you all sorts of different highlighter options. So I have talked about all of these in the past. I have a pocket-sized notebook that I fill in. Oh, and before I go on, since I have these open and I only have one hand to work with, since again I'm filming in the car for the summer while my kids are at home, I have the same thing written in 3 different places. And that's just to show you that this is what my day-to-day life is like. I write it, I decide one day what planner I want to use, and I stick with it for the day. And then by the time I wake up the next morning, I've switched and think that another planner is what I want to use. So then the next day I spend time rewriting it from the previous day into the newly decided place. I enjoy writing, so that part's fine, but I'm getting actually quite sick of rewriting things. And I know, like, I want to be reading books, I want to be doing my digital scrapbook, or organizing my house, or decluttering would probably be beneficial as well. But I spend so much time rewriting everything, and I'm super behind anyway on rewriting everything, but that's what I do. I write it in a planner, and then the next day I rewrite it in another planner because I've changed my mind on which one I use. It's totally driving me bonkers. So that's just to show you what I do. Rewrite it every day. So I have a pocket planner from Sterling Ink. A pocket notebook from Sterling Ink, and it's the half-size notebook. And I have the monthly calendar as well, which again I have yet to use. I did actually start filling in the monthly calendar in the last week to try it out and see what I think. When I fill it in more, I can show you an example of what I have done, but this shouldn't be such a main focus of making a decision, because I don't even use the monthly calendar for anything. So I don't know why I fixate on the size of it. Like, this is cute and I like it, but I really like the size of the monthly calendars in the N2 size, because they're just bigger. Again, have not used monthly calendars ever. Probably. I always think I'll use them, so I always, like, if I was just having a bullet journal, I would draw out the months, but I've never actually used a monthly layout, because I don't want to write things down and then have practices get canceled or changed. And I know so I started actually writing it in pencil, like tournaments and things like that. So it shouldn't be a decision factor of how big these boxes are, because I don't actually use them that consistently. But that has been a hang up for me, the fact that the N2 calendar is bigger. I like that. But anyway, this is pocket notebook, half year size notebook, and it's super thin and easy to carry around. I love that. It's super portable and easy to write in. Like, being only the half thickness, it's super easy to write on either side of the page, because my hand doesn't hang off the edge of the notebook. And then I have the pocket full year planner, which I've done multiple videos on how I set it up, and love this as well. I love flipping through it, and just like the bulk of it and how it fluffs up. Like, it's just so squishy and fun to hold, and I love how thick it is. For those reasons, I love being able to flip through it, and just, it feels nice to hold. My friend and I talk about how it's just, I'm sure if you're watching this video you understand it too, but it's just fun to hold the planner and flip through the pages, even if you're not actually writing anything down. It's just like a comfort thing to flip through the pages. So I like the thickness, and I like having everything in one book. I like the monthlies being in, you can see I wrote a little bit in pencil there, but I'll flip through it since I don't know what it says currently. But I like having the monthlies in the same book as where my planner and journal are. So that's one pro to having it all together. And then same with the N2 size. Like I already mentioned, I love the size of the monthly layout. I like the bigger boxes. I like the weekly size. I like all the space, but as you can see, like, I don't actually fill it in with anything, so I don't actually need that much space. The pocket size is just fine as far as space. And then again, this one too, I love flipping through the thickness of this book. I mean, look how much this has only been filled in a little bit, but like, I write a lot. Like, in this size, I usually write like a page and a half per day. In the pocket notebook, I write 2 pages per day. And I get behind, or some days maybe I don't write quite as much, but that's about how much I write every day, is a page and a half in here, or 2 pages in the pocket. So it's a lot of writing, and it's a lot of rewriting. And it's getting a little bit obnoxious. It's been obnoxious. Who am I kidding? It's not just getting there. It's been obnoxious to rewrite it, because I've been doing it for years. Like last year, I flipped around between the Hobonichi Weeks and the Sterling Ink books, and this year it's purely Sterling Ink, so at least I narrowed it down there. I still love the Hobonichi Weeks. I actually hated the cream paper at first, but I actually love the cream paper now. But I love the gold edging of the Sterling Ink notebooks, I think, more than I like the cream pages of the Hobonichi Weeks. So at least I've narrowed it down to Sterling Ink. Her books are beautiful, and I just love flipping through them. So what I'm currently doing, and this was just decided a couple hours ago, so I guarantee I'll be back with an update in a week telling you I've changed my mind and rewritten everything in all my other books. But currently, this is my plan, is to use my pocket notebook. Because as I've mentioned in other videos, you know, I would use 4 of these in a year. Like I would use a new one every 3 months. And if I have some over here on the side, so I'll just get those out. If I used the pocket full year, I would use 3 of them in a year, just based on how many pages I journal in. And then if I use the N2, I would use 2 of them in a year, based on how much I journal. And the pocket notebooks are thin. Like here's 2, and then I would have 2 more for the whole year. And what my current thought process is I, you know, being on a simplicity era currently and minimal era currently, I want to have to store as little as possible. Later in life, that's my current thought process, but again, I'll wake up tomorrow morning and feel foolish for posting this video because I'll probably have changed my mind. That's how I feel. When I post these videos, I think, I've got this. I'm going to post a video and share with you guys what I'm doing. And then the next morning, I wake up and I'm like, oh gosh, that's embarrassing because I've already changed my mind. But I'm not going to be embarrassed because I know y'all are having the same situation I am. But my point to that whole ramble was 4 of these. I would use 4 of these in a year. Here's 2. I would have 2 more. That's taking up the least amount of space than the other 2 options. So that's where I'm at. I also, like I mentioned in other videos, using the pocket notebook, I could use the most of the covers that I have in my house. So not that I change them out. Like, you know, I've been in this Jenica's Journal one for a long time now. I don't actually switch out my covers, but I could. The possibilities there. I could do it if I wanted to, because I love all the ones I have. I just don't switch. But I think that's because I'm spending so much time and energy thinking about which planner to use that I don't spend my time and energy thinking about how I could just switch up my cover for a change of scenery. That's probably what I need to focus on when I want to change, or when I'm thinking a change. I should probably just switch my cover. I'm going to try that. That just came to me. I've heard other people talk about it, but it just came to me as an option for me for whatever reason. So that's what I'm thinking. Also, has anyone ever used the Paper Republic brand of cover? I just recently stumbled across those, and those look really cool as well. So I'm interested in getting a Paper Republic pocket cover to see. And that would fit. It looks like what I've seen online would hold this perfectly with, you know, just the monthly insert as well. So anyway, if you've tried the Paper Republic, let me know down in the comments, because I'd be curious to see what you think of it. And if I get one, I'll let you know and probably film a video with it. That's all. That's my plan. I'll let you know when I change it, but maybe this time I'll stick with it. Let me know if you have any great advice for how to stick with an option that you choose. And let me know if it's the last week of June, so almost halfway through the year. Let me know if you're switching up what you're using to start the second half of the year. Thanks so much for watching this. If you've made it this far, thank you. I never planned for these videos to go as long as they do. I always think I don't have much to say, and then somehow it's 14 minutes later and I'm still talking. So thank you so much. Happy planning.